Teen Storytellers Project is a place where students can come and learn technical skills related to storytelling, primarily digital storytelling, filmmaking. We do a little bit of photography and digital music creation as well. But underneath that, it is a place where students can come and feel welcome, feel accepted, feel encouraged, and develop the skills that are going to help them in life.
I've known that I wanted to become a filmmaker since I'd say about 8th grade, and I started TSP in 9th grade. And I'd really just been looking for a way to break into any kind of way to make film. And my mom just saw the flyer when I started Camiac, and she was like, "Does this sound cool?" And I'm like, "Yes, yes, it definitely does." Doing just the first project that I did, it really sealed the deal. And the more that I do, I'm just I can't wait to go to film school.
So the origin story of Teen Storytellers Project it was born out of involvement at a teen drop-in center that my church was running at the time. What we were seeing was a lot of the kids that were coming through our doors were the kids that didn't have some place to spend time. They didn't have some place they belonged after school. Through lots of conversations, just talking with some of these kids, we got a good sense of, okay, a lot of these kids are the more tactile learners, the more hands-on learners, were kind of what we were seeing with a lot of these kids. And as a result, we thought, well, what if we were able to offer the students something that could be a skill set that they could be learning, but it would also be something that by learning and becoming good at something, it would be a way to improve their self-esteem, improve their own estimation of their self-worth. The hard side of the skill set we do in filmmaking is a lot of technology, working with computers, working with cameras, lights, marketing. There's all kinds of things that are skills that you learn, but there's a lot of soft skills because filmmaking is such a collaborative art form. To do it on your own is very challenging or extremely time consuming. So to actually produce something in a reasonable amount of time of a certain quality, you really need to learn. You need to work as a team, and so you need to learn how to work as a team.
I've never been in another group that I felt so seen and so involved. Like you guys were saying, is you feel so involved because they're like, you know what, even though you've never directed before, you want to be the director, we're going to help you be the director. And I'm like, no way. So I can actually direct a film, really? And they let you do it, and they help you make just the coolest projects that you're like, yeah, I made that, I worked on that.
He has a heart for this, and I think the fact that he loves kids, this is really where I think he flourishes. And because he's having so much fun, the kids are having fun. And I think that's, we always make sure there's an element of humor in everything we do, particularly if they're facing a problem. Yeah, this is tough, but we're all gonna band together, figure out how to fix it. And Christopher's really good at leading that. He really does know how to overcome problems and help the kids see the positive in every situation. So it's been great. He's such, we couldn't do this without him.
I would want to convey the fun side of filmmaking. I have much better memories of most of the projects I did in college that were just for fun projects, like me and my friends just get together and shoot something. What I want my students to take away is that just have fun and try things is some of the best stuff, because you're going to learn the most from that. If something works because you were able to try something that was kind of pushing the boat out on an idea and it worked, that's awesome. And you can learn from that. But if you push the boat out and it doesn't work, you can learn a lot from that too.
You are taking home the ability to work with others and work with new people that sometimes you've never met.
Leadership, taking charge, but mainly communication with others, and you also get to connect with people too,
Teamwork and problem solving. There's so much problem solving, and I think also time management.
To see students come in and then go out after spending time with us and having gained something that's going to benefit them in the future. Like I said, whether that's a student who wants to be the next Steven Spielberg or a student who never touches a camera, doesn't do filmmaking again, but something I taught them or something they learned here ends up being something that really helps them in the future. That's success to me.